It's that time of year again, boys. Now, a lot of people want to know how do they succeed and come out on top during what for most people is going to be the hardest time of the year to get through November. It's the month of self-improvement, and people really, really struggle with this. So I'm going to give you a quick tip here of how to prevent yourself from doing bad habits this year, this month. So number one is going to be meditation. This November, I'm trying to strive to meditate every single day. Now, if you don't know, meditation is, I have a video on meditation. So when you're done watching this video, you might want to go watch this if you're interested in learning more about it. But to summarize, meditation is focusing on some sort of sense, really, really focusing on it, like putting a lot of your attention into a specific sense, whether it's touch, taste, sound, sight, whatever. I prefer to focus on the feeling of my breath, right? Usually, in my nose, because you can feel it there. The easiest way to meditate, in my opinion, is focusing on the breath. And if you want to do that, what you want to do is you want to pick like a point. I usually do like the crook of my nose right here. And you pick like a point of your nose and you focus on the feeling of air moving past it when you breathe in and breathe out. So you do that over and over again. And the moment your mind starts to wander, you want to focus back on that. And so the point of meditation is catching yourself when your mind starts to wander. And so the more you do it, the more you'll catch yourself wandering. More you'll catch yourself, you know, having your mind wander, if that makes sense. This is very, very important, especially now, for obvious reasons. Get a drink of water real quick. Make sure you hydrate, kids. So, second tip is not a thing I'm going to be trying to doing this November. I'm already failing at it, but just because it's not in my morning routine or it's not in my habits quite yet. I haven't really made it a habit. So, the second point is journaling, specifically gratitude journaling. And I know it sounds weird or cringe or whatever, I don't know. But nearly every single world leader who has been successful, Winston Churchill, several presidents, I think a lot of the Roman emperors did this too. Journaling. You write down your thoughts. And what this does, so hmm, think of like earbud, like not those fancy AirPods, like earbuds that have a wire, and you know how they're always getting tangled up, and you pull them out of your pocket, they're like a big tangled mess, and you gotta like unwind them and just to put them in your ear. Those are your thoughts. This windy mess of wire that doesn't really make any sense. When you journal and you write down your thoughts and you're organized, think about what you're doing. You're organizing your thoughts into words that you're writing down on a piece of paper. Every time you journal, you unwind that tangled mess of thoughts a little bit until eventually they're completely unwound and you can fully concentrate on your work. It will make meditation easier. It will make so many things much easier. So, another thing holding you back from succeeding. And this isn't really a tip. Well, I guess it is. So what you want to do is you want to drastically pull back on your social media consumption. That includes these videos. Even though these videos are helping you, you want to draw back from your social media consumption, because what that does is it's basically like the opposite of meditation. When you're scrolling on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or whatever you do, when you're scrolling, you're basically doing the opposite of meditation. Meditation is designed to increase your mindfulness and make it so that you can notice thoughts coming into your mind, right? That's the whole point of meditation. It'll give you more self control so you don't do bad habits, all that great stuff. When you consume social media content, it's basically making it makes your mind wander more. It makes it harder for you to get into a meditative state, and makes it harder for you to get into a flow state. It literally makes your mind less mindful. All right, and there is science to back this up. There's it's part of your brain called the amygdala. And the amygdala controls your emotions, your fight, flight, and the can't talk today, fight or flight response, and your mind wandering, pretty much, right? So this part of your brain, the amygdala. Social media consumption has been shown to literally increase the size of the amygdala. It makes it more powerful. It makes it so that you get more emotional more easily, you have less self-control, and your mind wanders more. But when you meditate, it shrinks it back down to its normal size, and sometimes it'll get even smaller than it used to be. Because the smaller it is, the easier it is to control yourself, to control your emotions, to control your thoughts. And if you can do that, then you've already won this November. So I'll get out of here. Stay wild.